Please be seated.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello.
This is a case of Shands versus Hollis.
Thank you, Jerome. Good day, everyone.
Good day.
Miss Shands, you appear in court today because you are devastated that your first love and the person you lost your virginity to is now denying your 15-month-old son, Aiden. You say once you prove to the defendant that he is the father, you hope you two can finally be a family. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Hollis, you are here with your mother and you both testify that Miss Shands is a pathological liar and you both don't believe you fathered her son but claim to know who did. Is this correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
I've read through the court file and this is a classic case of babies having babies. I'm gonna start with you, Miss Shands. Tell the court, what do you want to accomplish today?
Today, I would like to accomplish that Amir is the father of my child. He has been in my baby life ever since my baby has been 3 months. He's my first love, my first kiss, my first everything. And today, I just want to know the truth about, I want to prove to him that he is the father of my child.
And so, Mr. Hollis, tell the court why you say she's a pathological liar.
I caught this iron cheating so many times, like, it don't make no sense. Like it just, after middle school, like, after when we hit high school, everything was going straight, like, her freshman year. But after that, like, when we had got into that one argument, we broke up. And then that was that. And she started messing with my homeboy, and she started messing with multiple people.
Your Honor, me and his was close friends once before.
They was, but they
used to come back and tell me that Mr. Amir, he was messing with one of my friends.
I don't know.
And we both were young at the time. We both were young. So
Both y'all young now?
yeah, we still are young. We still are young. But I thought it was cool to go mess with one of his friends because he have slept with one of mine. We both had made a mistake.
No.
We both made a mistake.
That's not how it is.
All right.
This is really what went on. All of them would be at my house every weekend. His friend, that's the other guy that she messed around with, and they would be there all the time. And I was there one weekend, I was off, and she was going to the store. She said, come on, best friend. But that's supposed to be his best friend. Come on, best friend, let's go to the store. I said, I told him, what they do that at? I said, he your best friend, he her best friend too.
Like, I knew about the whole best friend thing, but, like, now that they done slept around on me, like, I don't know, like, they probably were doing it then.
They was.
Like, back when they were best friends.
I believe they was.
No.
I believe they was.
No.
Oh,
I told him they was.
all right.
No.
This is
I told him.
exactly why you all need to be just out playing a sport, learning a craft.
Yes.
This just sounds about silly. So, you have revenge sex
a
with
whole
one of
lot.
his friends. And did you use protection?
No.
And then how many times did you have sex with this friend of his?
Multiple times.
Multiple times. But were you also still being intimate with Mr. Hollis?
Well, we had broke up.
We had broke up. When me and his friend had an affair, we wasn't together. We was not together at all.
An affair. So eventually you find out you're pregnant. Take me to that day.
My godmother, we used to be on the porch, like just when she was doing people's hair, we used to be on the porch. She was like, you pregnant. I used to be like, stop jinxing me. And one day I went to the clinic and I found out I was 5 months pregnant.
5 months.
5 months.
So you didn't even know enough about your body to know you were pregnant. So you find out you're 5 months pregnant. What happens? Who do you tell?
Well, first I told his friend, because that's the person I was going with at the time. We ended up going out.
So the friend you cheated
That
on
don't
him
even
with,
matter.
and the next thing
That-
you know, y'all end up.
Excuse me,
Yes, we end up
what
going
she
out.
saying don't matter. When she was going with my friend, she was still sneaking around with me anyway because I felt like he did it to me. So y'all together, I'm finna go and do what I gotta do.
Yes. Okay, yeah, that did happen as well.
So you were sleeping with both boys at the same time?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You find out you're pregnant. You tell the other guy first. What was his response?
Well, he was happy. He was happy.
And so you also tell Mr. Hollis?
I told him, like, not as soon as I got pregnant. He ended up finding out on the streets. But I ended up telling him. I ended up telling him. And I guess he ended up telling his mom as well. And I was telling them that it's a possibility that it can be him or the friend. I never told the friend that it can be a possibility with another guy. I only told his mother that it can be a possibility with another guy. I
And
never
why'd
told
you
the
make
other
that
guy.
choice?
Because
don't
she knew
know.
what she was doing. She knew what she was doing.
If you want more episodes of Paternity Court, make sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell. Miss Shands, when you give birth, who was with you
The friend was with me when Aiden was born,
in the hospital,
in the hospital, in labor.
in labor?
And my mom, I sent my mom there because I knew there was a possibility that my son could be the dad as well. He favored my son when he was born.
So wait, and so Mr. Hollis, you just didn't want to be there, or you felt like you weren't invited?
I wasn't never invited. Like, anything I ever found out about the baby, I found out by myself. Like, I ain't even know she was in labor. I had to find that out. Like, I was walking out of Fort Pierce, somebody came to me and said, Desire had her baby, da-da-da-da. I ain't even know she was in labor. I ain't even know she was in the hospital. I ain't know. Like, when she first got in labor, I ain't know.
So, Miss Shands, if the other guy was at the birth, why are you now saying Mr. Hollis is the baby's father?
Because, like, my baby had more futures than him than the other guy.
Yes, he did.
For
He did
future.
not look
I'm just
nothing
trying
like
to
the
protect
other
my
guy
son.
at all.
I FaceTimed her and told her that it looked like I said, Aiden looks like Amir.
And what did she say, Mom?
It's a possibility.
So you admitted that it was a
Really?
possibility.
Yes, Your Honor, I did admit that it was a possibility.
Okay, so from that point, when you decide the baby looks more like Mr. Hollis, does the other guy sign the birth certificate?
No, he didn't have his ID at the time. That's why he didn't
He
sign.
wasn't intending on signing.
At what point do you just say, you know what, I don't think you're the father, I think Mr. Hollis is my child's father? Do you ever have that conversation? Do you ever just come clean?
With the friend?
Yes.
No, I never even talked to him about it.
So to this day, the other person doesn't know that Mr. Hollis could be Aiden's biological father?
He hears it off the streets because everybody on the streets
They
tell
talking
him that
about
the baby look like Aiden, the baby look like Amir,
think
the
he
baby look
is.
like Amir.
He think he his child.
But in his mind, he's running around the streets saying, this is my baby.
They're
Yes,
beefing
Your Honor.
over it. That him and my son is beefing over it.
Beefing over it.
Yeah, they got into it.
We got into it
I'm
a few
trying to
times,
protect my
Your
son.
Honor.
We
Like,
trying to
it's
find
not
out
no
what's
beef.
going on.
It ain't no beef with me no more. Like, I let the whole thing go. Like, the whole thing.
But it was a
No.
bunch of mess.
I can't tell you write songs about it.
What you mean?
He made a song, Your Honor, and it specifically says, about a year ago, I fell in love with a thought. That's what it says.
And I can see that you didn't appreciate that, Miss
No,
Shane.
it hurted me. Like when I heard the song at first, especially the first song. I forgot how it started, but he put my name in it, the friend name in it, but he erased it and changed it to a whole different words. And then he came out with the I fell in
And
love
we
with
have
thought.
some of the lyrics to that song. And I can't be cuffing Columbus hoe. About a year ago, I was in love with a thought. It just keeps getting worse.
Worse.
Oh, Miss Your Honor. And it was a video that went viral. It went viral. He made a little song. It got me and his picture in the background.
Oh, yeah.
It got me and his picture in the background. He said, you better not trust her. She gonna come back to me.
Your Honor, first of all, that was after the fact she made a video about me first while I was at school. So
No.
Made a video?
Yeah, they been making videos about each other.
after she made one of me first.
No.
This is insane. I mean, really, I'm sitting here, I feel like you two need to be going to detention, not to paternity court. I mean, just listening to the stories, the grammar alone is just about to take me out.
You know, really and truly, Your Honor, the reason why I really want this over with to find out is just if Aiden he is or not, because he, like I say, him and the boy was beefing and all of that, and I don't need him getting killed over them like that. That's how his father lost his life, and I would hate for that to happen to him.
And see, you know, Mom, I appreciate your honesty, and I understand. I'm a mom of a boy, and I get the fear. And what's so scary is, at the end of the day, you just kids. But you're making people because you're engaging in adult activities, sex, and now you're getting yourself caught up. Mr. Hollis, what kind of relationship do you have with Aiden?
It's a real strong relationship. Like, I got attached, like, real fast. I can't even... He loved me. Like, every time I come around.
So you have a real bond with this baby. Miss Shands, has this other guy developed a relationship with Aiden as well?
Not as really. Like, when Aiden see Amir, they have a little thing like, at each other. Like, they do it, like, every time he see him, like, he can get on FaceTime with Amir, he be like, ah. But every time he be with the other guy, he don't really be stunning him. He never showed the attention that he showed to Amir that he shows to the other guy.
And Miss Hollis, I mean, you say you tried to back off, but I can see in this picture, you got the grandma face all over you. So you fall in love with the baby as well?
Yes, but I just don't, I don't want to find out later on that, I'd rather just get it over. If it is, it is. If it isn't, it isn't. But I still love him.
I can see that. Mm-hmm. It just brings tears to your eyes to see him.
Aiden is a child. He can't make no decisions for himself. This not his fault.
No, it is not. Miss Shands?
Yes, Your Honor.
And as you stated earlier, you really want to be with Mr. Hollis.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you want to raise Aiden with him.
Yes, Your Honor.
They not
But
being
the truth is, you have absolutely no clue who Aiden's biological father is. All right. Well, we have the results, and I think that's the only way we're going to figure out how we move forward, is to get the truth. Jerome, may I have the envelope? These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. In the case of Shands versus Hollis, when it comes to 15-month-old Aiden Shands, it has been determined by this court, Mr. Hollis, you are not the father. I see tears in your eyes, Miss Shands, because I know how desperately you wanted Mr. Hollis to be Aiden's biological father. Their families formed a bond with your son, but unfortunately now, we know the truth. You're a beautiful young woman, but I do not like the way you've been operating. Or you, Mr. Hollis. None of you. And maybe you don't have anybody. And listen, sometimes you don't have that person to just sit you down and say, no, that's not what you do. And you get yourself, that's what I don't like about all this little social media stuff. You post something and then everybody, yeah, girl, yeah, this and all this, yeah.
I hate it.
And they will, yeah, you straight to mediocrity. And you will not realize your potential as a young woman or a young man listening to these people online try to legitimize this nonsense track you on. I want you to desire better for yourself. I want you to desire a future for yourself and your child. I want you to desire that you finish your education. Desire that you go to college and make something of yourself. Desire that you want to live your dreams. Do you understand me?
Yes, Your Honor.
Focus on those desires and leave the rest of them alone. I wish you all the very best. Court is adjourned.